Well, there we go. We've just come away from the garage. It's had all its filters done, all the oils changed, a new alternator. Yeah, what else? Let's have a look on here. We've got gas oil, air filter, oil for the gearbox. We changed the gearbox oil, and they offered the computer reading. So we're all ready to go now. The next trip is Morocco. If you haven't already, please like this video, hit the subscribe button and tell all your friends about Itchy Wheels and the trips we're doing throughout Europe. As you can see behind me, I've got a map of Spain and Portugal. I'm going to show you the route I've planned. Traverse Spain, get down to Algeciras, pull a ferry. Let's take a look and I'll point out the places where we're passing through. Coming from St Maxime, which is over this way somewhere in there, we're going to come along here through Narbonne, not taking any motorways at all, staying on the national road. We're going to come across here, up and over the Pyrenees, Puigcerdá, and we're going to go down this way, all the way down. Barida, coming down, down, down. You can see all these orange points with numbers in that I've placed. These are parking places for camping cars. How many places? There's 4 there, 6, there's 10, there's 8, there's 11, you see. So I know in advance how many spaces there will be. If you're planning a trip through Spain in your camping car or your van, I highly recommend, and I've no affiliation with this application at all, to go and download Trip Stop. I'll show you a close-up of the logo. So now you can see the coverage of Spain and Portugal. All the green dots are free parking places for camper vans. If some of you have followed me on my motorbike channel, Cross Torritoni, go and look at this one, Cross Torritoni Moto Adventures. The road I took all the way down here, all the way down to see my younger brother, in the countryside, away from the motorways and away from the tourists, down here, cut across there. I marked this at the beginning, but this is a better route. Another campsite, Albacete. And then we're going to go down towards Granada, because when we were there on the motorbike it was teeming with rain, so we missed Granada. My wife wants to go and see some flamenco dancers. We're going to head across, not going down on the coast road, Malaga, we've done that. Going to go through Ronda, we did this on a motorbike at Ronda. Beautiful little village, must go and see it yourselves. And then we get ourselves down to Algeciras. So the pink road is the road I'm coming down on, and the fluorescent green is the road going back. So we're going to go home via Portugal, across the top of Spain, up and over. We might go and see the Bardenas. We've done it on the motorbike, but we might go there in the camping car to get some pictures. And up into Bayonne, and then we go back. So that's the Spanish part. That's the route I've planned going down. Now let's look into the Morocco side, what I've planned. So now let's get on to the interesting part of this whole trip, Morocco. Now we're coming in from Algeciras into Tangier Med. Algeciras, we take up the ferry from here to Tangier Mediterranean. Then we're going to head down to Tétouan, and then we're going to spend a day here at Chefchaouen. Chefchaouen is renowned for its blue painted streets and houses. I've no idea why, so if you know why, leave a comment down below and tell me why they're painted blue. There must be a reason. Chefchaouen, I can't even say these names, like Ouezan. We're going to come down and go to Meknes. Fitness is famous for its Medina and markets and whatever. So we're going to go there, have a look around. Then we're going to go across to Fez. May stop a day there, and then we're going to go down this road to Ifran and Azrou. This area is renowned for its cedar forests and wild monkeys. We saw the monkeys in Gibraltar on the motorbike trip, and we were warned not to go near them because they could bite. Then we're going to come down this road here. Everybody does it. We're now going into the Moyen Atlas, the Atlas Mountains. And then we're going to come down to Mid-Delta, down here, and then we're going to go down this road to Khashida, and then we're going to come right down to Merzouga. Got to have a ride on a camel in the desert, see if I can fall off it. You'll see that if you watch the videos. And I'll tell you now, if you haven't subscribed to Witchy Wheels, do so you can see this amazing road trip we're going to do. After the camels, I'll do a bit of a quad riding. That'll be interesting. Back up now, along here, cut across the country, and we're going to go to the Gorge de Todra. The Gorge de Todra are magnificent. After Todra, we're going to go up to the Gorge de Dades. Now then, I wanted to go up here and then down, but it's nearly 3,000 meters high. 3,000 meters high. Early November there could be snow. The roads are not very good, so I've decided to go back down from Todra across country and up as far as we can, and then we're going to head to Ouarzazate. Right, here we are on the southern side or the south side of the map, and we're going to head down here. I'm not going to go to this desert because this one's will be enough, and then we're going to come down to Tata, and then we're going to head down. We're not going to Tiznit as most campers do. We're going to come up here, Sidi Ifni, and here Sidi Aful. It's where many international parapontists go, because there's such a beautiful wind off the Atlantic Ocean, blows up the side of the cliff face, and there's a parking up here, hotel, and the parapontists take off from there. It's called the Eagle's Nest. I'll show you that. Our son is arriving here on the 8th of November. I would like to get right round and up and see him before he leaves for a day or two. Then, as I said on the Spain map, the pink is the way home. Alright, now we're going to go Tafarud. I saw this looks a pretty road, so we do this. Staying off all the motorways, going to go and visit Agadir. We're going to go across Marrakesh, Safi, Casablanca, and eventually head back to Tangier Med to pick up the ferry and go home. Anyway, without further ado, that's done. The route's planned. The camping car's ready. I've got to buy another bottle of gas, so I've got enough gas to keep us warm. Once in Morocco, I shall be buying the Morocco gas bottles. It's the same fixations. It's €5 a bottle. In France, it's 40 euros a bottle. So you can see the economy we're going to make there. Only downside, it's butane, and butane can freeze once it gets down to 0 degrees and you get no heat. So I've got to work out how I can keep the bottle nicely warm in its little cubby hole. So here's my 2 gas bottles in their cubby hole. This one's empty for the moment. I will be changing this for a full one. This one is half empty, so I shall take that out and leave it in my garage. And then when, as I said, we get to Morocco, it's the same fixings. I've got filters, they've been cleaned to trap any of the rubbish in the cheap gas or whatever. And when I put the Morocco bottle here, I need to probably wrap something around it to keep it from freezing. But having said that, obviously there are holes down here so the air circulates in case there's a leak so it doesn't explode or whatever. It's got fireproofing, some sort of insulation here. Yeah, I think it's an insulation. Who knows? Maybe it's okay like this with the insulation there on the roof, all around. It might be a fire retardant material, I don't know. Okay. Thanks for watching this far, and don't forget, you want to see this adventure, you got to subscribe. Leave a comment below if you think that I've missed something that is worth watching or worth going to see. Many of you have already been there before. You know it like the back of your hand. This is my first trip. So any comments, any ideas, places to see, things to do, where to eat, where to sleep, leave it in a comment. I'll get back to you, and maybe I shall mention you when we stop where you suggest. Bye there. Those of you that are following the channel and you're going to Morocco between November and January, you might see us on the road. Look on the side of the cabin on the 2 doors and you've got this to see. If you see it, come and say hello to us. If you can't find us, flash that QR code if you're not already subscribed to the channel. What's next? We've got to pack the camping car, pack it with clothes, with food and whatever.